you know, a wise man once told me, just smoke and roll along with me. Lighting marijuana, we be lighting marijuana, we be lighting marijuana. Legalize the marijuana, just blow. Just keeping it a bean, dog. Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. Say, check my, man, before I start my video, bro, y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification also. Anytime I drop a video, you be notified. Hey, Sat Rocky, you can hop on, we can kick it in the vibe. For everybody who been joining on my live, man, to all the new subscribers who've been really rocking with the kid, man, I appreciate all that. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody who's been hitting me up, being like, man, Kid, when you gonna do another live, bro? I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? I do be working and shit, so that's why I was gonna go ahead and drop this video right here, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all might not get a live today. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all might not get a live today. I don't know. I think, you know what? I don't know. We're gonna see, bro, because it just all depends on how this right here go, the situation I'm in right now. It just all depends on how this go, you know what I'm saying? So look, man, when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I feel like my mindset has changed from now, from when I was younger, in my early 20s, right? See, now I'm in my late 20s, about to be in my early 30s, right? So next year I'll be 30. I know, 30, you hear me? But my mindset when I was younger, I had a I don't care type of attitude. Like, I didn't care about nothing if it didn't involve me, you know what I'm saying, or my kids, right? But before I had my kids, I was really selfish, you know what I'm saying? And I think it all had a lot to do with caring too much at a young age. See, when I was young, I cared way too much about way too many things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be a giver, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to pour all my love into somebody when I was young, but then I realized real quick that it be the ones who want to pour their love into somebody who get messed over first. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could be really rocking with somebody and you could be really trying to, you know what I'm saying, hold that person down, but at the same time, they not looking for that though, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people when they're young, they're not looking for that. So when I end up getting hurt, it turned me into a dog, you know? And so at that point in time, I stopped caring about feelings because nobody cared about my feelings. You see what I'm saying? At the point that I got the cold shoulder, I gave the cold shoulder. So as I'm growing up and as I'm getting older, I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, indulge in a lot of drugs, you know what I'm saying, a lot of drug activities. And my preference was that gas, that Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying. So once I started smoking, I feel like I became numb to so many things, you know what I'm saying? So many things that I had on my mind, so many things that I had on my chest. And I began to rebel a lot with a lot of things that I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And then you start surrounding yourself with people that you feel like are in line with the same things that you have in line with, right? Like, if you play sports, you would line yourself up with people who play sports. If you in the drug game, you would line yourself up with people who in the drug game. If you get high, you're going to line yourself with people who get high. If you academically in tune with everything, then that's who you're going to line yourself up with, those type of people. Well, at that time, like, I was a stoner kid, you know what I'm saying? I was a stoner kid. I used to like to smoke that gas, man. I used to like to make music, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to do poetry in Miss Lane class. I got kicked out of one of my electives. I went to Miss Lane class. Quick story real quick. When I went to Miss Lane class, I was in there with a lot of older kids, you know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people knew me like, hey, that's that dude who got beat up by his mama. You know what I'm saying, in front of school, because I was trying to go smash a girl and I ain't never get caught. If you don't know nothing about that story, just jump in my comment section and be like, Key, what you talking about? And I'll run over that, you know what I'm saying, when I do my live. But you gotta jump in the comment section if you don't know about that story, so I can enlighten you, right? So people like, hey, that's that dude who got beat up by his mama, right? So I wasn't tripping out because that's how people knew me, because that kind of gave me a platform. And it ain't about how you start, it's about how you finish. So I get off in there and I see a whole bunch of older kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, Batman was off in that bit, you know what I'm saying? Pooh was off in that bit. It was a lot of older kids off in that bit, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, bit like Miss Lane. In my mind, when she was speech, I'm thinking like she just teaching us how to talk. Well, the whole time she had us doing poetry. So when I started doing poetry, I remember the first poetry I did when I got up there, people was like, dang, boy, that was good as hell. Like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? And I think I did something about my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Because he went in my life and I had just gave out the reel with the poetry, right? And then it was really like, it was low-key like a baby rap, but I read it like within poetry. So everybody was rocking with it, and then I've been doing music, but I had met a white guy named Kurt. Kurt showed me about the band lab where I could do it on my phone and be mobile with it. So that's what I started doing, you know what I'm saying? I fell in love with the music. music. I fell in love with just really just smoking that gas, getting high, doing music, and staying in my own lane, right? I felt like the type of person I was when I was young was a real nonchalant guy. I was real nonchalant, and at the same time, I felt like I was a pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I could get any female that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I had a plan to do anything that I wanted to do. When it came down to me doing something that I wanted to do, I had a plan. When it came down to me doing something that somebody else wanted me to do, I wasn't interested in doing that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put no time and no effort into nobody else's wants or needs. You know what I'm saying? It was all about me. It was all about Keith. And I was real selfish. I can admit that. Like, I was real selfish at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So me being around certain people, being around some of my homeboys or whatever, you know, certain people, they pick up on your tendencies without you even knowing it. And with me being so nonchalant and me being so having a carefree attitude, a lot of people noticed that about me. You know what I'm saying? And they would prey on my downfall and use that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? And so I had a homeboy, you know, and me and him used to be cool, but we ain't no more. And the reason I'm telling this story, it ain't about putting no business out there. It ain't about none of that. It's about that understanding that the people you have around you, bro, like, you don't know what those people are doing behind your back. And it could be somebody that you real deal trust that'll hurt you in a worse way, you feel me? Because understand that it be your friends who will hurt you faster than the enemy will. You can trust an enemy before you can trust a friend, because a friend knows everything about you. An enemy has no ties to you. You see what I'm saying? So an enemy will be loyal to you before a friend who you thought was your dog will, if that makes sense. So I had this partner, you know what I'm saying? And this partner I had, man, you know what I'm saying? I love that nigga, you feel me? And like, we grew up together, you know what I'm saying? So we were like knee-high type shit. I used to go there and spend night at this nigga house, you feel me? Like, it was a whole bunch though, you feel me? And like, so I used to tell him everything, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell nigga everything about what I was doing, about these females I was smashing on, you know what I'm saying, while whopping the third. And at the time I was with my BM. So I ain't care about the fact that I was with BM, and I'm telling him this shit because that's my dog. Like, me and you supposed to be locked in a long way, you feel me? Like, me and you supposed to be in this bitch, like, yeah, like, you, that my dog, you feel me? So I'm telling him everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just keeping it a beam with him, like you like my brother, you feel me? So boom, babe. Time passes by and I'm still on the nonchalant shit. I'm still like feeling like it's either my way or the highway, you know what I'm saying? And at one point in time I felt like I was like a narcissist. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was a narcissist. But what's a narcissist, Key? A narcissist is somebody who basically will drain the life and energy out of you and make you feel like you nothing in life, just so that way they can control you in everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what a narcissist is. Somebody who is very controlling, manipulative, somebody who wants control of everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like I was like that, but like I was a nonchalant narcissist. Okay, that's what we're gonna name the video. A nonchalant narcissist. Nah, because this video ain't about me. But I don't know, we'll see. So that's what I was. I was a nonchalant narcissist, right? And my partner knew that. So once, like, you know, we blown on that gas. You know, I used to let him stay at night at the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I would give him a lot of information that I thought he would hold down for me. Well, once we got a little older, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the point in time, me and him had dropped out of school together, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of shit. Like, I didn't drop out of school just to drop out. Like, I dropped out because I had 2 kids by the time I got to like 11th grade. And my 12th grade year, like, I ain't want my mama paying for everything, and I started working, you know what I'm saying? But with me working and going to school, I was so tired, and I wasn't making enough money because I wasn't getting enough hours to be able to provide for my kids. So I dropped out of school to provide for my kids. Now, I know with me being a senior, that was kind of dumb, but at the time, like, I had to make a decision to where my kids could eat, to where I could eat, you know what I'm saying, where my family could eat without me really just depending on my mama, you know what I'm saying, because my mama had enough on her plate as well. So that was the decision I made, you know what I'm saying, and I do regret it at times, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just kind of got to go with the flow. So I'm in that bit, I'm cooling, you know what I'm saying, and man, I'm dropped out, man, I'm really started, like, we was really locked in at that point in time, you know what I'm saying, doing dumb shit, just thugging. And I started going out of town. When I started going out of town, at first I was not cheating on my BM, you know what I'm saying. I was just kind of like cooling, you know, come home, be home with them. Whoop. Right now, mind you, this dude that I'm talking about, we all had close ties with each other. You know what I'm saying? Now watch how the fool will get fooled. You know, I'm gonna say it one more time. Watch how the fool will get fooled. So as we all kicking and we all doing this, now I'm starting to smash females, and I'm telling them about it. I'm telling them how I'm dogging these females out of town. I'm telling them how I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you feel me? I'm feeling like I'm the man, I'm this, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, around this time too, he also doing his dirt work, you know what I'm saying? Me and BM will go pick him up, go take him to a female house, you know what I'm saying? Then they go pick him up, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have a car, you know what I'm saying? So boom, we was just doing all the tight shit, you know what I'm saying? We just thugging, bro. And a lot of problems start to happen because when you cheat on somebody, bro, I don't give a fuck like how much you love them. When you cheat on somebody, it's gonna be something that happens to you that makes you feel like you don't really want to be with this person no more. You're gonna look at this person differently. Y'all gonna have sex differently. You know, after a while, you're not gonna want to do it with them no more. After a while, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to be with the other person that you sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it go. You know, that's just me being real, because understand that everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna sit up here and tell me that you can cheat on your wife or cheat on your old lady with another female and not necessarily catch feelings, I'm not saying you just gonna up and just I call feelings. No, what I'm saying is, bro, you're gonna be to a point where you don't want to be with that person anymore. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm telling you what I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And so it had got to a point where, like, I ain't really want to be with her no more. And I'm telling him this, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling him, like, man, she getting boring. I'm telling him, like, I ain't feeling that shit no more. I ain't this, I ain't that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling him everything that I really shouldn't even be telling him. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you have to understand that you need to start watching the information that you're giving out to people. Because there's certain information that you don't even need to give out to people, bro. There's certain information that, you know, like, you just really got to tuck that into yourself. And I'm just keeping it a bean, you feel me? I'm telling them all this, you know what I'm saying? And now here's where the fool gets fooled, because it was a lot of issues and problems going on, and I feel like I was so much of a player. I'm telling her, look, if I was you, I'd start doing you. Well, what does that mean? I'm out here smashing other females, and if I was you, I'd handle your business, thinking that she was going to break up with me because I didn't want to be with her no more, you feel me? So I noticed that my partner at the time, he, like, every time we go around him, me and her be arguing, but when she get around him, she kikiing, she ha-haing, everything funny. You know what I'm saying? They talking more than what we was talking before we got over there. Then when he get out the car, we immediately start back arguing. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, me still being so nonchalant, I didn't see what I see now. You know what I mean? I didn't think about these things because in my mind I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it leads to. Like, when you're doing something, bro, I promise you, bro, you cheat on your woman, you cheat on your man, after a while you're not going to care no more. So, like, what they doing is going to go right over your head, and everything she was doing was going right over my head. You see what I'm saying? So boom, bitch, like, shit starting to pile up. Now, what really got me was when one day we was in the car and we headed to go pick him up from work. Right now, mind you, the whole time we going over there, we arguing like bad. And so when we pick him up, as soon as we pick him up, she got bubbly. She acting all nice and shit to him. You know what I'm saying? They talking, we start blowing down, and like the whole time I'm drove, so I ain't saying that. I'm just peeping the game, peeping the vibe, peeping the energy. And I know he see it because he ain't really saying too much, but he still is. You see what I'm saying? And so boom, she plays that future. If she catch you cheating, nah, never tell her sorry. Right? So now she's singing that. Now, mind you, this nigga like Future. So they both just jamming out to it. So when it came down to that part, she said it extra hard. You know, so boom, we finna pull up to the stove. We pull up to the stove. He about to hop out. And so now at this point, I'm done with the friendly shit, you feel me? So I get on the air like, bro, what's up with you? Y'all running around this bitch being all friendly and shit, man. What the fuck going on with you, bro? Like you running your mouth to this nigga and shit. Third, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad in the mouth. I'm like, damn, bro, like, what's up with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, I don't know what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm drove, and she just constantly talking about, you tripping, ain't nothing like that. Woo. So when he get out the car, I really get heated, you know what I'm saying? And we get into it real bad. So as time go on, mind you, I had already told this girl I'm cheating on you, so if I was you, I'd do your own thing. That's why I don't knock her for what she did. This not no bash, this not no old po me, you know what I'm saying? It's not none of that. This basically just awareness for you dudes and you women out here who running y'all mouth like I was at the time, and you gotta learn the hard way, you know what I'm saying? Because certain things that you do in life can really be avoided by understanding certain situations and then being patient with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Because not everybody that you be with is somebody you're gonna be with forever. You're gonna make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect in this world. But understanding that the mistakes that you make does come with consequences, and you will eventually have to deal with those consequences, because what's done in the dark will come to light. I'm just keeping it a beat, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I get mad and shit. So, but what really hit different was when she ended up telling me, like, yeah, I cheat on you with such and such. I'm like, damn, okay. So when she told me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some, you know what I'm saying? I was on some pretty Ricky shit. You know what I'm saying? I did you wrong. You did me wrong. Please take me back. Please take me back. I did you wrong. I was on some pretty Ricky shit, you feel me? And so, me and her stayed with each other, you know what I'm saying? Which was crazy as fuck. Cause that was the opportunity I was looking for. This whole time, you feel me? That was the opportunity I was looking for. You didn't take it. But at that time, you know what I'm saying? It was a little hard, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was living with my mama and shit. We was living with my mama. You know what I'm saying? Thing was just a little rocky, you know what I'm saying? So, we ended up getting an apartment together. When we got the apartment together, that's when shit like really hit the fan, because they say that you don't know the person that you with until y'all living with yourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just y'all. So everything was cool, you know what I'm saying? We still blowing down on the gas, you know what I'm saying? I started getting served up by him, by my partner, you know what I'm saying? We started selling, and we was just like kind of like just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make some bread, you know what I'm saying? Just do a little extra shit with them. And it was just like some little petty hustling. They wasn't like no big time hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't selling no brick or nothing. He used to always do rides for work and shit, right? So she used to be like, well, I'd take him by my side. I'd be like, hell nah, you're not taking him by yourself. Like, what the fuck? So it came times where she needed the car while I was at work, so she would drop me off and she'll go do whatever she do, right? But this was all very strategic and calculated, because then she'll text me like probably like right when I get done from being off break and shit. She'll be like, hey, such and such need a ride. I'm gonna take him to work. You cool with that? And I'm like, man, what you mean? Like, she was like, he just need a ride. Take him around. I was like, all right, whatever. Now, I'll tune back into that. I'll fill in the pieces for y'all. But I'm pretty sure y'all, what is going, y'all filling in the pieces yourself. So that started happening a lot. She wanted to take the nigga at work at nighttime by herself a lot, and I was like, hell nah, like, you tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. So one day, nigga, I had went to the bathroom, she got the keys and dipped and took that nigga to work, you know what I'm saying? So the day she did that, right after that ended up happening, his old lady called me and was like, hey, I don't know what you and your BM and my nigga got going, but the whole time we was riding to go and take me to work, they was taking her to work, and then he rode back, because he used to always, like, we used to take her to work too, and then, you know what I'm saying, he'll ride with us and then we'll blow down, right? Well, I didn't know that there was a situation, you know what I'm saying? I just thought she needed to ride to work, he was gonna stay at home, but nah, he drove with her, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, yeah, like, the whole time we were driving, like, she was just chilling, they wasn't saying nothing, but the moment I'm getting out the car, I could feel the energy shifting. She was like, well, she said that they was talking about me and the relationship, you know what I'm saying, and how I'm this and I'm that, and how I'm hurting, how I'm doing this, how I'm doing that. And then she was like, that as soon as I started getting out the car, next thing I know, it just changed, and I could feel that shit. She was like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I don't like that shit. I said, alright, bet. So I called him. I said, bro, what the fuck you got going? He's like, what's up? I said, man, your old lady just called me and said that you and my BM sitting up there fraternized on some shit. Like, y'all just did that and third. Like, man, come on, bro, you my dog. I'll never do that. I'll never do you like that. I said, I don't know, bro. You need to get your old lady then, because this is what she's telling me, my nigga. So, boom. I call her, she don't pick up. She come home a little later on, right? Then when she get home, I immediately blow up. Now, mind you, at this time, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the dope. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she got her own story, her own whatever, so you know what I'm saying. But I mean, for everybody who know, like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it in the big. So boom, that shit ended up happening, and when that shit right there ended up happening, everything just kind of went downhill, you know what I'm saying? And so that's when, you know, he ended up telling me, like, we ended up breaking up all my little partners started smashing on them when we broke up, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, I had got with my wife, you know what I'm saying? At that time, it was like 6 years ago. So at this point, like, I don't care because I'm like really happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and her broke up for a while, bro. I had to go through a lot of things, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you know, and just shake myself back, bro. And so, nigga, I fucked around and came out here to Dallas, and ever since I came out here to Dallas, like, I never looked back, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck everything that happened in Shreveport, you feel me? Like, everything that happened in Shreveport to me, bro, is irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I was raised out there, my family out there, and I'm not talking about my family irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about all the learning that I had to do, you know what I'm saying? Now, understand what I mean when I say this. The learning wasn't irrelevant, right? Because you have to learn something. You got to go through something to learn something. I had to go through that to learn it. But my past is my past. I would never let my past dictate my future. And that's what I mean by that, you know what I'm saying? I left my past in Shreveport, and that's where the past gonna stay at, you know what I'm saying? The reason I tell these stories is to really give y'all guidance, knowledge, and wisdom, so y'all can understand that certain things that you ain't gotta go through the shit that I had to go through, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. So he come out here and the nigga end up telling me that he was drinking one day. He ended up telling me like, yeah, bro, I just wanna let you know. No matter of fact, I asked that nigga, I said, say, bro, let me ask you something. He said, what's up? I said, you remember that day when me and B was in the car arguing and shit, and I had got mad and shit, you had went to the store. He like, oh yeah, I remember that. I like, you were fucking her at that time? He was like, what? I was like, I'm just asking, bro, was you smashing her at that time, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And he was like, man, Keith, bro, when he said that, like right when he said that, I was just like, cause it ain't about, cause you gotta understand that it ain't about the fact that that's my BM. You know what I'm saying? It's about the fact that you was my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, on some real nigga shit though, if that nigga would've came to me, bro, and been like, man, Keith, bro, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Not at the time when we first broke up. Hell no. I'm talking about like after that, like once I moved to Dallas and everything, it was like, man, Keith, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm just trying to see if I can get your blessing, you know what I'm saying? Cause on who? Man, on your being, man, shit, I don't give a fuck, you feel me? That's how I would've went, cause that was my dog. I don't care about that no more, you feel me? But the fact that he was doing it was crazy. But he gonna sit up here and tell me like, nah, he like, when we was young, I wasn't smashing her, bro. But then like, before I came out here, she did come over and tell me about her nigga be hitting on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, and the third, and she crying to me, telling me this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Then, boom, back door and smashed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? While she was still with old boy. So I'm like, oh yeah. He like, yeah, bro. But that was the only time, bro. It was the only time. I said, oh, okay. So after that, my nigga, like, the nigga fucked around and was like, it was my birthday. I'll never forget that. This shit happened probably like 2 years ago. I never fucked with this nigga after this day. I ain't messed with this nigga no more. Cause the nigga was like, man, kid, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you had smashed my BM, my nigga, I swear to God, bro, I couldn't fuck with you no more, nigga. We couldn't be cool no more. I don't understand how you just let that shit go like that. I don't understand how you just let that shit go like that. In my mind, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, you right. Why the fuck I just let that shit go? Why the fuck I'm hanging around you, nigga? Why the fuck I'm even cool with you, my nigga? Nigga, after that night, my nigga, I never talked to that nigga again, bro. After that night, my nigga, I never talked to that nigga again, bro. Ever. Like, that shit was raps, my nigga. And he know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some real nigga shit, we could have fought that night. Like, right then and there. I was feeling it. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why would I fight this nigga over a female that I fucked over, and then she fucked me over, and then you the nigga who did it? So you want me to fight a bitch who don't even be in her kid's life because you smashed her? Nah, see, I'ma just elevate. I'ma just cut all the bad weeds out the garden, and I'ma plant more seeds, and I'ma let them grow. And it ain't for nobody but the people who in my circle. But for the ones who on the outside, you'll be able to see the flowers growing from all the way over there. Because you could have been in this circle, but you messed up. You did what you did, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I did what I did too when I was younger. Now, understand this. He said what he said about the whole he didn't smash her and shit when we was younger, but I know that's a lie. know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid, bro. Like, you have to understand, like, listen to me when I tell you this. For you youngins who listening to this, or if you listening to this and you a man and you don't really understand the game, listen. Whenever you doing something to your wife, whenever you doing something to your girlfriend or whatever, right? 9 times out of 10, she not gonna tell her homegirls, because her homegirls gonna feel like you stupid for staying with him. She's gonna confide into a man. Right now 9 times out of 10, when she confide into him, it's gonna be somebody that she can trust. And I'm telling you right now, when a woman confide into a man, my nigga, understand that a shoulder to the crown is gonna be a threat on every time. You know what I'm saying? So that was the nigga she confided in. You see what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, like, he was steady trying to get info without me really understanding that he was trying to get info. You feel what I'm saying? And that was the nonchalantness in me without me really understanding and peeping games on the vibe. So as I'm going out of town, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. She became to a point where she didn't care no more. Why? Because she was getting it from him. You see what I'm saying? And probably other dudes too. That's why I say I don't knock her, because I did what I did. She was gonna have to do what she was gonna do. But the crazy thing is who she did it with, though. You feel me? Like, that was a cold ass get down. That's why I say I wish I would have knocked her best friend down, because if I knew this shit right here was gonna happen, I would have knocked her best friend down, fam. Like, real talk. I would have knocked E down, real talk. So understand that, bro. Like, when you out here and you moving and you grooving, understand that not everybody really rocking with you the way that you think they rocking with you, because some people really want your life. When you hear somebody tell you this constantly, hey, bro, you got a good life, man. You got an old lady, you got a car, you got a house, you got a kid, bro. Hey, bro, you living a good life, bro. I wish I had your life, bro. I wish I could do this. Stay away from them people. Stay away from the people who constantly telling you that you got a good ass life, but you can hear the dry shade going into it. You can hear the grief coming from their motherfucking lungs. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the hate, because a motherfucker will sit up here and tell you those things and want your life so bad that they'll do anything to get your life, right? Like, that nigga seen me on dope at the time, and this nigga not one time pulled me to the side and was like, "Key, man, you tripping, this ain't you, fam." That nigga, not one time did he ever just looked out for a nigga when it came down to a nigga really being bad and nigga dick in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a long time to really just realize that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And, like, bro, I promise you, bro, like, those type of people, bro, they own the snakes in the grass, my nigga. You gotta cut them out. You feel me? And, like, he know who he is, bro. Like, he know who he is. I still got love for that nigga and everything, though. You know what I'm saying? Because they were my dog. But it's just at the end of the day, my nigga, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, my nigga, if I fucked your BM, nigga, you couldn't fuck with me either. Now, just imagine if I fucked your BM, how would you feel, my nigga? Yeah, let that soak in. Real talk, nigga. How would you feel, nigga, if I had fucked your BM? But you know, game ain't based on sympathy. That's why I got it tatted across the chest, nigga. G.A.B.O.S. Game ain't based on sympathy. Everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Certain things that happened to me in my life made me grow as a man, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to teach my sons and my daughters some shit, you know what I'm saying? I can really give them some game, you know what I'm saying? And make sure they got that guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. I just hope you do the same for your kids, because at the end of the day, you know, I just seen you had a baby girl, right? You know, and but you having a daughter, fam, you know, anything can happen. Just like I got a daughter, and anything can happen, because she can run into a nigga that was just like you. She can run into a nigga that was just like me. When she the one crying and hurting, you gonna have to fix that, right? When my daughter crying and hurting, I'm gonna have to fix that. I think that's why I really had settled down, because my daughter was getting older. I started to see certain things, and on top of that, the way BM did me, she did me so dirty. It really opened up my eyes. It made me respect women who wanted to be respected. It made me honor the game a little bit more, but at the same time, you still gotta be a little grimy with it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. But it also made me open up my eyes. When I got on the dope, my eyes opened up and I started questioning everything and anybody that was around me, but then nobody liked it. They wasn't used to that key. You know what I'm saying? Then I gave it, and I was like, damn, I started connecting the dots before they even thought I was connecting them hoes. I was so sharp, nigga. And I ain't talking Shannon, nigga. I ain't talking Shay Shay, nigga. I ain't talking nigga. I was putting the dots together so motherfucking short, nigga, and I ain't talking Uncle Shay Shay, nigga. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful what you're doing out here, man. You never know who really got the worst intentions for you in life. I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a message, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how long it takes for them to call me over here to get my load, because I don't want to be on live. I don't want to be on live, and then they call me to come over there to get the load to go back up to this dope. And then it's like, oh shit, now I gotta get off my live, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do, like, when I get on live, I want to be able to sit down comfortably, talk to y'all, run this, you know what I'm saying, just really just give y'all the message. And on top of this, you know what I'm saying, I have to wait for this video to upload and let it upload before I can even just jump on the live, you feel me? But look, man, one life for three things, man: guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody rocking with my video. I appreciate everybody rocking with the live, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to give y'all some great content, you know. Nigga really just be trucking out here, you feel me? Really be on the road, you know what I'm saying? So nigga just really kind of, you know what I'm saying, trying to base my schedule off of these things. You know, it's easy for somebody who don't work just to do YouTube all day long. But when you work and you got to factor in your schedule with this right here, you know what I'm saying, it takes a lot of discipline to continually do it, you know what I'm saying? So, man, y'all just stay patient with me, bro, because I'm telling y'all right now, you know what I'm saying, they say that, you know what I'm saying, a patient man to win way before a rabbit, you know what I'm saying? So just be patient with me. Everything gonna work out the way it's supposed to. Everybody who rock with me gonna rock with me the way they're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And everybody who really just faking it just to see what I'm gonna do next so they can criticize me, whatever the case may be, like, y'all will get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of people that you're telling certain things to. Be careful of the things that, you know what I'm saying, you exposing, you know what I'm saying, yourself to, or you exposing just yourself to, or what you telling somebody, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, you never know who really just watching, you know what I'm saying? Just like a fortune in the sky, they waiting on you to look like you dead, and they gonna